Hey guys, I wanted to talk a bit about the State of the Union address that Trump gave last night. This is going to be multiple videos because it was a really long speech. The last one will probably be more of my opinions than the facts. I'm going to fact check some of the stuff that he said before. I got most of these experts from CNBC, and if you wanted to read the whole thing, like I said, it was a 90-minute long speech, but if you wanted to read the whole thing, CNN has a full transcript of what Trump said on their website. It won't be 90 minutes worth of reading. It was only 90 minutes because the Republicans got up every 5 words and had a standing ovation because he managed to read a teleprompter for 5 seconds. Okay, so we started out the night with tax cuts, or that was the important thing he started with. In case anybody forgot, the tax cuts are for the rich that don't need any more money. In case anybody forgot. About the bonuses, that people have been getting because of these tax cuts, he said, quote unquote, many of them thousands of dollars per worker. This is false. I literally have not heard of a tax or a bonus given to workers that has been like over $500. So I don't know where he got this thousands of dollars from. Apparently his speechwriter is just as bad at thinking of looking up actual numbers as he is. But many of the bonuses that people have been getting had already been negotiated like the year before and by the union, between the union and the company, and now the company is just re-announcing the fact that they're giving bonuses because they want people to think that this tax plan is a good thing, and it was because it was such an unpopular bill in the first place. So these bonuses are mostly false too. He went on to regulations after that, quote unquote, in our drive to make Washington accountable, we have eliminated more regulations in our first year than any other administration in history. This is also false. Shocking. According to Bloomberg.com, that tax cut stuff was from the Young Turks, just so you guys know. According to Bloomberg.com, only a handful of regulations have actually been reversed due to government policies that keep partisan changes in the White House from changing our entire way of life. So, yeah, that's definitely less than a lot of presidents, I'm sure. And Sarah Huckabee Sanders also said that the number of regulations that they had cut had totaled to like 1,000, according to Bloomberg. And of those regulations, the majority of those regulations hadn't even made it out of Congress to become laws yet, and you can't cut a law that isn't a law yet. So that is also false. And many of the regulations that they have been cutting directly hurt the people and hurt our way of life. Like they cut regulations on banks. The Dodd-Frank regulations that Obama put in place to make sure another recession didn't happen, the taking away of our national parks and monuments, and this is directly affecting our way of life, and it's going to make our life like a lot harder and a lot less enjoyable. He went on to infrastructure. Quote unquote, isn't it a disgrace that it can now take 10 years to just get a permit approved for a simple road? That is also false. This was not a night for facts. I swear I lost brain cells listening to this speech. But we have to do this because somehow he won. This is false. Like I said, according to PolitiFact.com, the average time it can take to get a permit for like roads and pipes and such is under 5 years. So Trump just doubled that number. And so that's false, and this is more my speculation, but because of patterns in this administration, I do believe that any infrastructure bill that he did try to pass would probably have to include funding for his wall, since that is technically infrastructure. And, you know, he's racist. And then I don't think I would have time to go into depth on anything else he said in this video, and keep it under 6 minutes. So that was part 1 of the State of the Union fact check that I'm doing because I hate myself. So, yep. Thanks for watching.